Hello gorgeous people, welcome back to the VLOG vlog. Today's vlog is very different. It's going to be voiceover style while I bring you into the world of Mo Chunks, the orator, taking you along with me on some of the bookings that I've had over the year 2024. 2024 was a very exciting year for myself. I got some really good opportunities with like hosting and presenting, and I wanted to show you guys that as well. And I hope you've been enjoying the 2024 recap vlog so far. I've really wanted to complete them or completely share them by the end of 2024, but as God will have it, we're now here January 2025, and there's still, I believe, 3 more vlogs including this one to share with you guys. So I hope you've been enjoying it so far. And the last vlog was basically me sharing with you guys that I got a new job. He has done it for me, he has done it. Oh my mother. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into this vlog. Come with me to work, Mo Chunks, the gifted orator. First off, I got a hosting gig with the YLC Young Ladies Club. I got an opportunity to host a panel for them on, I believe it's around building confidence and healthy relationships. So in the morning, I just got ready along with my gospel music. The event was really beautifully organized. We got breakfast and lunch, and soon enough it was time for me to host the panel. Hello gorgeous people, welcome to the Healthy Relationships and Confidence panel, and we have our amazing guests. We have Tony Tone, we have the wonderful Grace Ajalore, and we also have the beautiful Destiny. It was such a lovely, cozy event, meeting other women, that are doing amazing things, and, getting to connect with them.
Hands in the air, everyone say YLC.
Okay.
Okay, one more. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
YLC.
Let's do another laughing one. Let's catch a laughing one. Yeah.
I love it. Make love.
This was my OOTD. Shortly after pictures, we got to have lunch, which was really beautiful. It was a really lovely spread.
There's so many things that I heard from the panelists that had resonated with me that I want to leave here screaming from the rooftops.
When I got home, I, got to unwind and get ready for bed. Next up, not necessarily a booking, I am filming with CalledOut Music in Birmingham today, and I found it really exciting and wanted to share. I made my way to Birmingham in the morning, even though the interview was later on in the day, so I made a whole day of it. I went book shopping, I got myself some coffee and a treat for the journey as well. I got to Birmingham, like I said, I was making a whole day of it because the interview wasn't until later on in the day. I went and got my nails done. I treated myself to a lovely lunch in this really bougie hotel. Me, I love a curry because it reminds me of rice and stew. I don't know if there's any other Nigerians like that out there. When I was done eating, I made my way over to the studio where I was recording. Angels fell down at the thought of you.
Go on. Show us.
Now, on this day, I was actually really upset because I had major wardrobe malfunction. This is what the dress looks like when I'm standing up. But when I sat down, the split, or is it the slit? The slit, oh my goodness, it just went all the way up, like. So I had to do a bit of styles to kind of edit to make sure it wasn't overly showing in the video. My hair was also a mess. This wasn't the hair that I was meant to wear. I'd curled my hair and put it in rollers overnight, but by the time I opened it up in the studio, it was still wet. Curls did not hold, so I had to use my bob, and I didn't have my straighteners, so my hair was also a mess. Well, I felt like it was a mess. I had this bump at the back of my head that, again, in post-production, I had to work hard to cover. But all in all, it was a really good interview, and I was very close to scrapping it and not sharing it, but I felt the conversation was more important than how I felt about how I looked.
You know, Jesus is at the right hand of God praying for us. And that really blessed me to know that my Savior is someone who is still out here interceding.
How did it look? Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much. We're here with CalledOut Music.
Hey, it's a pleasure.
Mr. Samuel.
It's a pleasure to be here. So, give God the glory.
Oh, I love the conversation. It was so fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
And we've had Carl behind the camera.
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you. I loved it. Everything about the setup, everything's just there.
How did you find it?
Yeah, I just online, just Googled.
You Googled it?
Yeah, no, Instagrammed. I found him. So this was our set for today. Everything looks good. After the interview, I made my way back to London.
Welcome on board this Avanti West Coast service to London Euston.
Okay, gorgeous people. So next up, I got the opportunity to host a brunch for a STEM community called Sistem. This is my OOTD. I wanted something free because I've kind of been struggling with my weight in 2024 and I just didn't want to feel uncomfortable, so I just wore something loose. The event was really beautiful, really intelligent women in the room. If you have Bunny, you might want to find. Right. Awesome. So DJ, please play some music and let's find our pairs. We first started with some icebreakers. Soon enough, we moved over to the panel, which I also hosted. So we want to keep the brunch vibe going. I'm going to ask you guys some questions about your journey thus far. Introduce yourself briefly, your job role, degrees, what you do currently in the field of STEM.
So I have a master's degree in genetics, biomedical degree, half a degree, diploma, we'll call it that. I transitioned. Right now I'm working in media and entertainment as an actress and a model. But I took a 2-year sabbatical. I decided corporate tech, so I was working in digital transformation, consulting. Felt like I wanted a bit of a break, go live life instead of my 20s, and then come back. So right now I am going into finance, business, and I'm working as a non-executive.
I am a technical product manager, so I work with engineers to build out product features. I work within the machine learning and predictive maintenance space, which is quite cool. I also have a careers community called Into Careers, where we help professionals with career confidence, clarity, wellness and growth so that they can use their careers as catalysts for the life they want to live.
Success is when you find your purpose and what your purpose is, and how you implement that purpose and how you then develop that purpose. So it doesn't have to look like whoever it is next to you. It's not whatever your parents expect you to be or what society expects you to be. It's whatever you find within your life is your calling, and you using that calling and implementing that in wherever industry, wherever you are.
For me, it's not allowing my failures to define me. Along my journey, I feel like I've failed so many times. And actually just in celebration of A-levels and stuff, when I got my AS results, I got like D's and U's because I studied maths, English literature, reading and physics.
Wow, you guys are so smart. I'm such a fan. I really am. Success and defining your own success gives you freedom. It gives you the opportunity to create your own path, define it for yourself, and say, okay, this year my definition of success will look like.
What's been your most successful moment so far in your journey? Just one moment. I'm sure there's been many.
And he found me the next summer and he was like, I loved everything that you said, I loved your passion, I want you to be on my board of directors and be able to have a non-biased opinion and help us as we grow our company.
Last year I won an award with Makers, which one of our founders won as well. My girl. And the reason why that was so successful, because like awards are great, whatever, but what a lot of people didn't know was that I was really struggling in my career.
To be able to give back in Africa meant so much to me. I was able to successfully raise 500, and I know that's not a lot, but what it's for is for period poverty that happens in Ghana. That's where our roots are, do you get what I mean? So I think that's definitely my most successful moment.
Thank you, ladies. You mentioned character. How would you say that your personal attributes and your personal morals and the way you navigate life, how do you bring that, or do you bring that into your professional journey?
Build up a track record, a visible track record. The same way you're visibly black, you should be visibly excellent. So people need to see that you've done things.
After the panel, we did some prizes from the raffle.
27! Congratulations. And I feel like you guys also announced earlier as well. And these are our winners. Well done, guys. These are our prizes. You have to share. Come up to the stage.
You guys hold this as well when you're speaking as well.
So far with Sistem. So let's give them a wonderful, a glorious, a marvelous round of applause as they come forward. Aren't they beautiful?
And then to round off the event, we had a vote of thanks from the founders of Sistem, and then it was like dance, dance, dance.
Within the STEM world, no one knew me. I think it's really good to know people and connect with people, and that has brought us this far because as you said, when you go to your 9 to 5, you feel like you're alone, but there's so many of us out there, and through Sistem, we met so many amazing women.
But yeah, really want to thank everyone, to thank Jeffrey and the Pick Up the Mic team for just helping us and
This event was actually very special to me because 2024 was a year that I realized that my passions and interests in media and medicine can coexist. So it was very, very interesting and ironic to me that, you know, an opportunity came my way that merged those interests. So simply put, I was hosting an event for a bunch of science or STEM enthusiasts. And that was very, very interesting to me. And it was kind of like, it felt like a sign, like God was just saying, like, Mo, you can do both. I felt like I've had to choose between media and medicine or creativity and medicine for a long time. It's been a long-term battle of mine. But 2024 was the year that I finally got some breakthrough in my mindset and also in the things that manifested and the opportunities that came from that, that the two can coexist. And maybe even one day, there can be some sort of fusion. God has given me these skills and interests and passions for a reason.
We thank God because who are we? We're just two girls from Brixton. And even in Brixton, we're no one. So yeah, thank you all so much. And yeah, just really enjoy yourself. And when the DJ comes, I want to see all of you. Like,
yeah, to celebrate with us.
Yeah, please come enjoy and help us to celebrate. So thank you so much.
You.
Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Coming to work with me as Mo Chunks, the gifted orator. Let me know in the comment section down below which event was your favorite. Just your thoughts on the things that I've showed you. And happy New Year. And like I said, 2 more vlogs to kind of share moments from 2024. And I hope you enjoy those as well. Until next time, guys, peace and love. Peace and chunks.